Hey, Schooler here. Today, you see I got a big dent in this fender. I bought it that way. I'm gonna work on pushing that out a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna pull the fender off. Let's see if I can push it out without taking the fender off. If I have to, I will, but we'll see what I can do just for now. Just make it look a little better. So I'll probably put it on time lapse for you. Just do a little bumping and shoving and pounding, and try to straighten that fender out a little bit. So hope you enjoy this. This is a 1970 Buick Skylark, and hope you enjoy watching this. about the last hour. I've been pounding out a dent in my fender on my 1970 Buick Skylark. It was that way when I bought it. I just figure I'm not going to do anything with the real body work or anything right now, but I wanted to get that big dent out. It wasn't looking good, and my marker light was broke. I picked up a used marker light from a guy a while back. So I'll show you. The dent popped out. I got it mostly popped out. It's good enough for me, so it's gonna have to be good enough for everybody, because if it's good enough for me, it's my car. Okay, so here's the before pictures. If you saw how caved in it was, it's no longer. There's a couple little, you know, dimply, you know, slight crease marks and stuff, but I got, this was really dented in. Now it's kind of flat. This was all pushed in. It was actually kinked, and it's no longer kinked. I popped it out. Let's see if we get it from this angle. You see here, you can see some ripples in it, but it ain't too bad. I mean, it's out almost all the way. The only way to really do it is pull the hood and the fender, inner fender well, everything off. It would take all day to get that all apart, and then really work the body work, hammering it both sides back and forth to get it shaped perfectly, which I could do, and which I'm not willing to do right now. So I got it straight enough where I get the marker light back in it, and I think I'm going to take some rubbing compound, take this big goopy mark, some kind of gray, like gray paint from another car. Somebody obviously backed into this or something. I don't know what happened, but I'm going to try to get some of that crap off. It'll look a little bit better maybe. And you see it from this angle. It's a lot better. See, compared to this side. So, also, by the way, during the video, I don't know if you know, I just found out, I went in the house, my wife told me, I had blood dripping down my head. I didn't know it. When I was getting in here to work, I hit my head on this hose clamp right here, and it hurt a little bit, but I didn't think nothing of it. Well, evidently my scalp was bleeding, and I had blood dripping down my face the whole time I was working. So you could probably see that on the video as a little bonus. Probably still a little bit of blood in my hair still, but oh yeah, see, it's wet, still bleeding. But you know, oh, Christine here, my cars are named Christine. Christine requires her little bit of blood. It's usually off my knuckles or off my arms, you know, when I'm working on it, but this time it was off my head. So you got your blood, Christine. Good car though. So I'm going to continue on this a little bit, maybe see if I can get some of that scuff marks off of there, and fiddle with maybe this grill is cracked. I don't know if I'm going to really mess with that today, but so for now I might show you a little bit closer finished product. How you doing? I'm continuing on the repairing this fender. I'm going to try and rub some of this discoloration, some other paint from another car or whatever it is on there. I'm going to try this stuff from Summit Racing Quick Cut Polishing Compound. I'm going to try just scrub some of that stuff off with this, see if it does anything. I don't know. It's worth a try, right? Okay. I'm just going to use this. It might be rough, but you know what? This paint is really old. Not too worried about it. Obviously, what am I going to do? Damage it? Kind of thick paste. Put that on there. And look at that. It's disappearing. Look at them scratch marks. Look at that. It's coming right off. Got it like that, huh? That's actually through the paint right there, I believe. Let me see. Oh, that's coming off. Look at that. Clean it right up. Wow. This over here. A little bit more of that on there. some of that discoloration off of there. It ain't gonna be perfect. It'll look a lot better. You don't have a bunch of big dark gouges in there, right? Like that's rust. That's down through the paint. See if we get these marks off of here. Oh, it's coming right off. Really thick paste. Look at that, it's taking it right off. I believe that was some kind of paint or whatever ran into this car, or this car ran into. It had some kind of other car paint or paint off a garage wall, I don't know. But it was rubbed into the paint surface here. Okay, that's as good as that's gonna get. Okay, we got this really ugly mark up here. Should be able to see that. That's obviously, that's metal. That's bare metal, so it's not going to clean that up. Let's get this. Do what I do with that big ugly mark there. It's cutting into it pretty good. That's actual paint damage up here though. It'll make it look not as bad, but you know, that's actually in the paint, so the car paint, so through the layers. So that's going to be about all that does there. Rub it a little harder. A little spit won't hurt, huh? I guess it's time to eat. Okay. So I'm gonna get a towel, wipe that off, be right back. All right, so I took all that discoloration right off. It worked pretty good. Once again, this is a Summit Racing Equipment brand quick cut polishing compound, SUM 22803, 32 fluid on. I bought that if I decide to polish this car up any. I don't know if I'm gonna, but if I need to, I got that stuff. I get the cutting compound. And I do have some polish compound to go on top of that if I need it. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not, but I have it. We'll see. But anyways, I think it did a good job. Took all them big dark scratch marks off. I mean, there's still blotches from we're down the metal here, but looks a lot better, I think. It doesn't stand out like a sore thumb. I mean, the car's got blemishes everywhere, you know, little dents and dings. This car is 50 years old this year. 50 years old. It's got a few little scratches and gouges, so what? Some patina. This car was out in the hot sun in Nevada, as far as I can tell. That hot sun just baked the paint. Look at all the cracks. Just baked the paint, made it crackle. Floorboards are solid on this thing. It's got a little tiny bit of body work, you know, here and there. But in 50 years, you're bound to have something like that. I love it just the way it is. To each their own. I think here that must have been like something was rubbing on there, maybe like they were parked next to a bush or something that was rubbing on there. I don't know. The paint's all dried out and cracked from the heat, the hot sun. I found a receipt in the car, 2 receipts in the car from Nevada, so I believe that's where it came out of, because this car was built in Fremont, California, which would make it a West Coast car. And the floorboards are not rusted at all, and there was a lot of dry desert dust stuck to the underside of the car, so that's telling me that's probably where this car come from. So alright, well, I gotta go eat, so thanks for watching. Okay, I'm back. Gonna wrap this project up. Just wanted to show you one more time how it looks. I just put a new headlight in there too real quick. Now I'm going to close this, make sure I don't have any tools laying in here. That wouldn't be good. Alright, that's clear. Alright, so I think it turned out pretty good. Looks way better, doesn't it? Alright, so I had that big dent in the fender. I popped it all out. I'll show you the tools I used to do it with. So you got a big dent in your fender on a 1970 Buick Skylark. You need a rubber mallet, a 3-pound sledge. I think that's a 10-pound sledge. Various blocks of wood shaped to fit inside the fender. Some Summit rubbing compound to get any marks off the paint. And you need a chainsaw. And that's all you need to get the dents out of your fender. Alright, so thanks for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.